no?
So I guess one of my questions is I love learning about just like random fun facts about the country. So I guess tell me some of those cool little tidbits that you know.
Alright, so I found some cool ones. The St. George's Anglican Cathedral, tallest wooden church
Oh wow.
Woohoo.
in the world.
Wow.
Dang.
The Demerara Harbor Bridge, I don't really know how to say that. That's the fourth longest floating bridge,
Oh my god.
which I thought was cool because my sister lives in Seattle and they have like 1 or 2 floating bridges that you go across. I just thought it was interesting.
That's crazy.
The fertility rate is 2.21 children per woman, which seems really small to me.
Yeah.
Little families.
Interesting.
I found that they do a lot of clay pottery, straw hats, carvings, and jewelry. So they're very crafty people, which I'm a crafty person, so that's why I put that there.
Cool.
And then there's this big waterfall. Forgot how to say the name. Kayatur, maybe. 741 feet high. It's 5 times more high than Niagara Falls.
Wow.
And I thought you would like this one because you're from Boise,
Oh.
and we have botanical gardens.
Okay.
So Georgetown, which is their capital city, they have botanical gardens, and it has lots of tropical flowers, fruits, plants. It also has a zoo inside of it.
Well, that
Whoa.
puts our botanical gardens to shame.
I know. But anyways,
Zoo.
I thought you'd think
That's
those were
really
interesting.
interesting.
Those are sweet.
I like that.
All right. My second question: what do they do with the minerals produced?
Well, so, like I said, they have this fertile land, and a lot of it's farming, some of it's mining. They're really wealthy in minerals. There's bauxite, diamond, and gold is one of their biggest ones. So, a lot of explorers have discovered rich gold deposits, and investors will come in and try to buy them. And the biggest company is the Guyana Gold Board. It's the official buyer of gold. And I thought what was interesting is within the past 2 years, they have had so much gold that now it's decreasing the price of it, which kind of stinks for Guyana because they kind of lose money in that. But so with that and with their other minerals, such as like copper, nickel, or whatever, they invest it into foreign countries, so like Canada, the US, the UK, Portugal, China, Cuba, Brazil, a bunch of people.
Wow.
So they just sell all their resources to gain GDP.
Interesting. That's cool. Lots of resources.
Yes, abundance.
There you go. That's a word.
So, what kind of people are in Guyana? Like, what types of, ethnic groups?
So, it's a very diverse country. They have Indian people, African, European, Chinese, and then the indigenous people.
Oh, wow.
And so I got some statistics, and the Indians are 43.5%, the Africans are 30.2%, Amerindian, that means that indigenous people,
Okay.
that's 9.1, and then others 0.5. So the biggest group is the East Indians, and then the next largest is the Africans.
Oh.
And so, like I've said before, like all those people live on like this tiny strip along the coast on top because the rest is tropical forest, so they're all like really packed together. And the family life is really important to them. in their culture. So extended family plays a big role in their daily lives. So they like get together and have large reunions, which I thought was cool because my family does that too. So does that answer your question?
Yes, thank you.
Awesome. And my third question is, like how, like is globalization helping Guyana at all with their economy?
Well, so on my globalization page, I noted that Guyana is a 1.0 to a 2.0 globalization, which means they work through their government and companies. So, and if they were 3.0, they would be through individuals, which is kind of like top thing, like that kind of works. You work towards a 3. So, I would say they're still not developed because they're at a 1 or a 2. And the biggest thing I think is they need to stabilize their government and economy because they still rank as one of the poorest countries. And for example, in 2000 they had a GDP of $800, which is very, very little.
Even with all the stuff they're
Yeah,
exporting.
which is interesting because they have a really big sugar industry, but I think it just varies. Like
Maybe
2000,
their sugar's just not very good.
maybe, I don't know, Splenda. But I think this also ties in with the number 8 development goal, the Millennium Development Goal, which says it talks about creating global partnerships, and so they have those successful industries like gold and sugar, but they just like need to strengthen their exports and who they're exporting to and whatnot. So I think they're getting there, but I think it's a really slow process.
Yeah. I think it's because they're just a small country,
Yeah, that could be it.
not many people.
Okay, so the first day of class, our teacher gave us $1. Everyone was
Ooh.
freaking out. It's called a developing dollar, and the rules are we couldn't spend it on ourselves, and we had to get it approved by our teacher of how we use it. So most of us still have our dollars. I'd show you right now, but it's in my wallet. And over the semester, I've been thinking of what I could do with it, and we've gone through all these different perspectives, like global perspective, our adopted country perspective, and one of the perspectives is using like our career. So I decided I want to use my developing dollar towards graphic design, and so that could help promote help in Guyana by whether it's like websites or shirts or posters or whatever, you name it. And I looked up 2 different design places, and I found this one called 99 Designs, and it's the world's largest graphic design marketplace, and it has official offices like all around the world. So right now they have San Francisco, Australia, and Germany, and they're expanding into Asia and the Netherlands and basically like everywhere. So by doing that, like maybe they'll have one in Guyana, I don't know, but you could work towards that, I guess. And there's one here, or no, there's one in Guyana. It's called Modern Graphics, and it's located in their capital city, Georgetown. And I just think that would be cool to work with, whether it be like me going there or just working through them via internet, websites,
Sweet.
whatever. So that's what I would do with my dollar. Is there anything you guys would do with $1? Granted, you can like multiply somehow, because of course, like $1 might not affect a whole country. But any thoughts? Nothing?
I don't know. I don't think so.
It took me a whole semester to think,
Yeah,
so
it'd be hard.
it's kind of hard.
something cool like that.
Okay. Well, that's it. I hope you guys learned a lot.
Yes.
I did. Thank you.
Thank
for
you.
teaching
Now
us
I know about Guyana.
Punjab. I didn't even know there was a country named Guyana. So,
Everyone thinks it's in Africa, but it's not.
sounds like it.
All right. Thanks for listening.
Thank
you.
you.
Bye.